Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Craft Hour with Triple C. I'm Dana, aka Triple C. Come on in. How are you doing this morning? I hope your day is going great, guys. Come on in, hit that thumbs up, subscribe button, and don't you forget to tell a friend that I am live this morning. Hello, my Facebook family. Hello, my Instagram family, and hello, my YouTube family. Good morning. All right, guys, we're gonna get into this craft. We're gonna work on this baby today. It is hump day. All right, it's the middle of the week. Whip Wednesday, many of you may call it, and you may have some whips this morning. So come on in and tell me what you're working on, what you're finishing, and also what you're going to start. So we're going to pray. I'm going to greet everybody, and then I'm going to start working on what we have been doing over this last week or a little bit over a week. And it's kind of like on and off ordeal, but we're going to get this baby done. We got our back panel. We got our front panel. We're going to finish up this front panel, go to the next next front panel, and then we're going to start some assembly. And then we're going to go ahead and work on the sleeves and then do whatever trim is needed with this granny stitch long cardigan. It can be fall or for spring. Either one, depending on what yarn you use. It's all about the yarn you use, guys. So remember, sometimes we like certain projects and we fall in love with certain patterns. They may fit us well. They may just work up real quick, or they just might work up well. Like, I like the stitch. It doesn't hurt my hand. I don't have to second guess it. I don't have to stare at this piece of paper. I don't have to stare at this video. Whatever it is, remember to always give it a go with a thicker yarn or a thinner yarn. And then also don't forget to also change that hook size. So, you always want to kind of work on, if you're kind of going up with the yarn, up with the hook size. I know it can make the item actually bigger, but depending on what the garment is, it will still be okay. But a lot of it is trial and error. But because when you start changing yarn and you start changing hooks, you got to be prepared for a different look. But then you also got to be prepared for starting with a smaller chain. Like, okay, if I go up a hook size, instead of chaining 26, I'll chain 22, something like that. So whatever else, we'll talk more about that later. Okay. We can talk about more of those details a bit later, but let me just pray really quickly so that way I can greet you all and level you all. And then we're gonna get into this craft, guys. I'm ready to take pictures. My tree's changing outside. I gotta get this baby done before I have no leaves on it. Okay. The fall is here. All right. Many of us know it started about last week or a week before. And guys, I haven't finished with this project, and I am ready to finish this baby up so I can take some pictures outdoor and enjoy the colors, because I might get to the point where there's no leaves, and then I'm just going to be stuck with a fake backdrop. So let me hurry up and get into the prayer. Father God, in the mighty name of Jesus, I come to you, God, on this morning. Thanking you for this day. Thanking you for your love. I come entering into your gates with thanksgiving and into your courts with praise, because this is the day that you made. And according to your word, I shall rejoice and be glad in it. God, on this morning, I'm giving you glory and honor. I'm giving you all the praise that is due unto your holy and set apart name, because you are worthy to be praised. God, I give you all of me on this morning. I give you my heart. I give you my mind. I give you my spirit. God, I give you my dreams, my visions, my goals. I give you everything, God. I give you all of me, God. I give you my mouthiness, God. I give you my attitude. I give you my problems, my troubles, my stress. I give you everything inside of me and outside of me, God. I give it to you, my chains, every yoke. Father God, I give you every burden. God, on this morning, I give you everything that begins to give me a feeling of overwhelmness. God, I give you every thought that tries to clutter my mind. I give you every pain and every ache and every bit of soreness. God, I give you every complaint. I give you every murmur. Father God, I give you everything, God. I give you all of me on this morning, God. But I ask that you not only just take it out of me, clean me up and make me new again and restore me again and rejuvenate me again and saturate my atmosphere. God, I not only just for me, but God, I ask that you begin to do it for everyone under the sound of my voice who desires, God, to be freshened up on this morning, who desires to start all over again this morning. They may have woken up on the bad side of the bed, but since you woke us up, since you decided just to wake us up, God, help us to understand, even though it might have been on the bad side of the bed, God, help us to understand that there's no bad in you, God. So on this morning, even though we might not feel as much as happy as we should be, or as energized as we should be, God, I ask that you begin to put your super on our natural. God, give us a boost on this morning. Some of us need a boost, a jump start on this morning. So God, I'm asking that you begin to do that for us. God, touch those who are in schools, those who are working, those who are driving. God, touch those who are in homeless centers, seniors are homeless on the streets. God, touch those who are in prisons and in jail cells, those who are grieving on this morning, who are dealing with loss. God, touch them right now. Touch those who are needing you and don't know how to get to you, don't know how to call on your name, who don't know how to go to your son to get to you. Father God, touch those on this morning who need some love on this morning, who need to feel confident on this morning, who need to feel equipped on this morning, who need to feel relevant on this morning. Touch them on this morning, God. Cover those who are dealing with depression, anxiety, fear, those who are dealing with stress, those who are dealing with suicidal thoughts. God, on this morning, I ask that you begin to just put on them a garment of praise, Father God, and remove every bit of heaviness that may try to sit upon them on this morning. God, touch those who are dealing with financial issues, those who are dealing with marital issues, those who are dealing with abuse on this morning. Be with them, God. I'm asking that you begin to be with them. Your word said that you'll never leave us nor forsake us, God. I trust in your word. Your word said that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. God, your word said you'll give us life and life more abundantly on this morning. We're looking for the abundance, God. We're looking for the abundance. We understand if we're faithful over a few things, God, you will make us faithful over many, God. And I'm on this morning, I'm asking that you begin to just give us the many. Some of us are ready to reap a harvest, God. So some of us have been planting, some of us have been sowing, some of us have been pouring. On this morning, some of us need to be poured back into, God. So I'm coming and I'm claiming and I'm reaching up and I'm pulling down everything that you have, every blessing that you have given me, God. On this morning, I come and bind up every plot and plan of the enemy that tries to come against everything that you have given us, God, and come against our families, our children, our marriages, God, our finances, God. I bind it up and I send it to the dry place in which it came. God, touch those who fight for our countries and our communities daily, God. Touch those on this morning who are desiring to be made new on this morning. I'm asking that you begin to just touch this chat, God. I thank you for every seed of time, every comment, every thumbs up, every subscriber, every member, every super chat, every cash app, every PayPal. God, bless their seeds, God, 1,000 times more according to your word in Deuteronomy. God, on this morning, God, I just lift you up. It is a joy to be your child. It is a joy to be chosen. It is a joy to be loved, God. It is a joy to be picked, God. Whew. I've been picked on, but it's a joy to be picked up. On this morning, I've been put down, but it's a joy to be put up. Oh, God, I love you. I love you, God. And if I had 10,000 tongues, it wouldn't even be enough to tell you I love you. I love you. I love you. I worship and I adore you. And I love you more than anything. On this morning, God, I just ask that you begin to give us peace wherever we are. Some of us don't even know what peace looks like. We're used to yelling. We're so used to chaos. We're so used to turmoil. We're so used to being our blood pressure through the roof. On this morning, God, just saturate where we are on this morning. Just give our minds a time to relax. Give our hearts a time to relax. Give our bodies a time to relax. Let us begin to think on the blessings, God. Yes, I might be broke, but God, I'm still here. God, I might have lost some loved ones, but I'm still here. What am I going to do with my still here? How am I going to make you proud of me, God? How am I going to make my loved ones proud of me, God? How am I going to make my children proud of me, God? How am I going to make me proud of me, God? Am I going to complain? Am I going to be jealous? Am I going to walk in envy? Am I going to be someone who causes division? Am I going to spew hatred? Or am I going to display love? If I love you, God, I have to walk in love. If I am created in your image, in your likeness, I have to walk in love. I want people to understand that I serve you. When they see me, I want them to understand, wow, you must be a servant of God because you have a gift on the inside that smiles, a gift on the inside that begins to treat others with kindness. God, help me to look like the love that you have given me, God. You love me enough to sacrifice your only son. So on this morning, help me to understand and to share how good you are. There's no one like you, God. There's no one like you, God. I ask that you touch this craft hour in this chat. I bind up trolling, spamming, cyberbullying, and I bind up technical difficulties. On this morning, I ask that you give us a great day to laugh together and craft together. It is in your son, Jesus, holy and set apart name, that I pray this prayer to you, God. I pray this prayer to you, God, through your son, Jesus Christ. I love you, God. I thank you, God. You're everything. You're everything, God. I pray this prayer in your son, Jesus' name. Amen. Amen, amen, amen. Get in the building. Everybody that's here, happy Wednesday, guys. What's going on, everybody? What you're working on? I know you got some stuff on that hook. I know you got some stuff in the nook. Hey, some of you guys even have something in the something that you're ready to cook. All right, so come on in, Bunny. I hope you're feeling good. We got Ashley in that building. What's going on, Ashley? I like how you changed the name. I like it. You know, when we go from just, you know, being viewers, if I can say, if we go from being viewers and you know, we become viewers or we watch people's channels and things that sort of we partake in the chat. But then we're like, you know what? I think I can put a little something together on the channel. I think I can, you know, organize some things, share my finished objects. And we decided to change our name. It's a beautiful thing. Shout out to Ashley who said, you know what? I'm going to take that plunge. Let me start accumulating some subscribers. Let me change my name so people can know I have a channel. Shout out to Natural Creations as well. You better get in here. How you doing? What's going on? My mama's in the building. Hey, I love you. Good morning. I hope your morning is going great. I'm so happy that you're here. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you are doing great this morning. Thank you so much for coming on in. Look at Ashley. Ashley, I got. Hey, Ashley say I just need 8 more. Anybody have 8 more for Ashley? Ashley said I just need 8. All I need is 8 to start this morning off right. Now the rest of the day we can keep on going. 8 more. All right, guys. 8 is the start of a new beginning. 8 is a number of new beginnings, guys. We got Cammy in the building. What's going on, Cammy? I didn't see Cammy coming in. He said, okay, hey, y'all. Hey, I'm Hey. Everybody, hello. My name is Dana, aka Hey in the building. We got Mary in the building. What's going on, Mary? How you feeling? Good morning. I'm happy to see you in the building. Everybody's in the building. It feels good to see everybody here. And also we got Cindy Boucher. Good morning, Cindy Boucher. How you feeling this morning? Guys, come on in. Everybody hit the thumbs up. Welcome in. Hit the thumbs. What is going on, guys? What's on those hooks this morning, y'all? Anything new that you guys are creating? Anything fallish? Anything holidayish? Anything giftish? What do we got going on? 93? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I love you too, Mom. So, guys, y'all got any coffee in the cup? I started my morning off with a little coffee. I did. I've been figuring, like, every day I have a little coffee every so often. Okay. I'm going to say it. Every so often I'll have a little coffee, but I'm finding myself having it at different times. So I might start the day off with coffee. I might end the day with coffee. Last night, I was thinking about ending my night with coffee, but I was like really tired. I wanted no caffeine in me. You know, sometimes you're like super tired. Like, I just want to sleep. Like, I just want to enjoy this rest so beautifully. I don't want to interrupt it accidentally. Usually sometimes coffee will pick me up depending on, you know, but sometimes I really don't. If you're ready to go to sleep, you don't want to struggle with trying to fight it or anything like that. For the most part, if I'm really sleepy, it doesn't matter what kind of coffee it is. If I'm tired, I'm tired. I'd rather use coffee as a pick me up than just drinking it for fun. I'm trying to do things differently now. I want to enjoy the coffee, yes, and I also want to use it as a pick me up, but I will rather wait so I can enjoy it, you know. And if I can't really fully drink the whole cup, I don't want to waste it. I was like, you know what? Why not start off my morning with little folders in my cup? Okay, little folders in my cup, guys. I remember the commercial when we were kids. Y'all remember these commercials? Did you have any favorite commercials coming up? I'm pulling up the craft. I know you're like, come on, what does this have to do with anything? I'm just saying, you know, when I was a kid, I remember the folders in your cup commercial. And I was like, when I get older, I wanted some. Guys, they made the commercials. I haven't seen commercials in a while. You know, we got the streaming devices and, you know, if we buy ad free on, you know, things, or, you know, if we just cut the cable off. A lot of us don't see commercials. So I don't know. People are like, oh, did you see that such and such commercial? I'm like, no, I didn't. You know, I mean, sometimes I'm like, now that we don't have them, it's kind of like, I wish I would have saw that commercial. You don't know what you've got till it's gone. But as a kid, guys, I just remember the Folgers commercials. You know, like they open it up, you know, the song, and they kind of remix it sometimes. I remember like sometimes a little guitar play. I'm just saying, like, you know, and they would open up they would peel it back. I remember just the peeling. And they would peel the silver, you know, if you get your canister of your folders, y'all know the canister I'm talking about. You peel that silver, peel it. And it was something about the peel. It was a peel for me that was appealing. And they would peel that baby back and they would sing. And it was Folgers in your cup. And I was like, I always just had a taste for it ever since. I mean, I always wanted that Folgers as a kid. And I think the first time I had Folgers, I think my mom probably introduced me to Folgers as a youth. Because my granny introduced me to coffee when I was young. Because and whatever she did, I had to do. Granny, hey, Granny, you jumping in the river today? Come on, Granny, I'm jumping too. So, so whatever Granny had in that cup, I would beg and beg until I got it. There was no like stopping. Like I think I'm always like that. Like I really don't like taking no for an answer because I started off young. My granny never really told me no. So like if anybody tells me no, I have troubles with it. I do. I'm getting better though. I'm getting better. Okay. I'm really getting better with it, but I just really don't care for no. I don't, I don't care for no. Lord. I don't really like to even say no. Even my baby son, and this is not good. Is it good? I don't know. I'm gonna get to the chat. I don't know. This is my little ramble hour, and then I'm gonna you guys ramble hour, and then we'll do a collective ramble. But seriously, my baby son said that. He's like, "Oh, I don't like to say no," and because I don't like to hear no. And I was like, "Whoa!" Like this is a 10-year-old. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I don't like to say no because when people tell me no, I don't like it. So I don't like to tell people no." I'm like, "Oh my! This is where you get it from me. This is not good. Is this? Did I pass this?" Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get to the chat and I'm gonna get to the crap. I had to wipe my phone off and all those things because I can't do a dirty camera. It's one of my pet peeves. Like you're looking good. I see people with pictures and it looks so good. Outfit's nice, makeup's nice, or if they do wear makeup, whatever. And then that picture is cloudy, guys. It just takes me to another level. So I'm always wiping the front camera. I'm always wiping the back camera. So you might see me do like 4 or 5 times. You're like, she just wiped it already. Like it has to be like, I just can't. So remember that, guys. Wipe your cameras, okay, guys? Because there's a Dana somewhere watching and looking and noticing that cloud because you didn't wipe it. And she's saying, why did they wipe that camera? Just remember that, okay, guys? Don't pay attention to me, guys. Let's see here. We finally got Wi-Fi in 2014. Okay, my mom said, do you remember the name of the coffee she used to drink? Yes, it was called don't tell me, Mom. No, don't do me like that. It was called, I just had it in my head because I was going to tell everybody what she drank. She drank Sanka. That was Sanka. It was an instant coffee. I didn't even know. I think my mom introduced me to like coffee makers and stuff. We didn't have it. I didn't even know. I don't think I remember even how my granny made coffee. It was just there. So I think she used to use a tea kettle possibly because she did drink tea as well. And I love that tea, man. I used to love a little tea kettle. There was days where she had tea, and then there was coffee days, and then there was tea days. But I didn't even realize how the coffee was ever made. I didn't know about coffee makers. Like I'm telling you, my mom was the one who introduced me to like coffee and cream. Like I had sugar. Hey, Miss Queen T is in that building. You better get in here. I love you so much, Cindy Boucher. Hey, you better get in here. I never had cable. And you're like, oh, you never did? I grew up on cable. Hey, Cammy, I'm gonna tell you that one right there. Cable. Oh yeah, I grew up on cable. Hey, I grew up now. That's one thing. And cable came with different things. TVs came with different things. What kind of TV y'all have coming up? Do anybody know any floor model TVs? Am I just the only one? No, I can't be the only one. I know y'all know about the floor models. Come on. Coffee in my cup. Just finished another messy bun. And come on, I'm loving it. Are you on Facebook or anything? Are you able to share, or do you want to send anything? I'm just kind of nosy. I am. I'm kind of nosy so far. Just looking at you're giving me the hunger to tap into some of the starting some goods. I like it. I just want to say keep on going. Natural creation. If you guys have not made anything, this young lady, how many have you? Do you want to share how many you've made so far? Because I'm just saying, I'm loving the fact that you are just knocking some stuff out. That's very encouraging because a lot of us are like, man, I want to knock some stuff out too, but we drag our feet at times, or we don't know what to make. It's so many. Everybody's making something. You're like, oh, I want to dip my foot in this, dip my foot in that. And next we ain't dipped nothing. Hey, we ain't dipped nothing but some cookies and milk. Hey, I ain't dipped nothing but my cookie and my milk, Lord. And yes, thank y'all for hitting the thumbs up. Come on in. How y'all feeling this morning? And yes, Sanka, yes, egg. Okay, she used a tea kettle for the coffee. That's what I was wondering because I never remember. I just remember she had a cup and that was it. Hey, I always caught her when the cup was here and she would save me. She gave me that end. And then after so long, she would let me have a little bit more. She gave me a little swig, okay, and then she would go up a little bit. It's just amazing. Like I know, how grandparents learn stuff over the years. I watch my mom. And how my mom is now that she's raising her grandchildren, I watch my mom do that. Like kind of like study about certain things. Like, oh yeah, I read this was like this. And I'm like, Mom, what? My mom be teaching me different things like that. She's like, yeah, well, such and such and such, and this is not good for this. And I'm like, Mom, seriously, like she's been like showing, like that's how my granny was too, the same exact way. And I love it. It's like my mom's doing the same exact thing, like learning what the kids can have, what they shouldn't be having. Like, hey, no, not enough screen time. And my mom like, oh yeah, y'all don't play. Hey, screen time is over for the day. And I'm just like, do it, mother. Like I love that. Like that would be something my granny would do. Like, oh yeah, y'all can be looking at like we book bags. I'm coming in. I know I'm coming in. But I'm just speaking. Y'all tell me some stuff about y'all because y'all know I want to read and be nosy. But when back in the day, it was like this big thing going around, and they were talking about how school books were affecting our backs, and scoliosis was going around. All these different things was going around because we had to go get tested and our spine, like, rubbed and whatever for this testing for the scoliosis check. And I remember it was going around on the news, and they were talking about, these school books are really big, heavy on the kids' backs, and these teachers are giving these kids, schools are doing this to the kids, and they're ruining their backs. So my granny was like, "Oh no, we ain't having that. Y'all getting backpacks with the wheels on it, y'all." So we got the luggage back. Hey, it wasn't luggage; it was really a backpack, y'all. I'm being silly, seriously. Like, we had the backpacks with the wheels on them because Granny was like, "No, y'all ain't hurting y'all backs." Like, she was for real. So we walking around. I loved it, But that baby couldn't get in the locker. I'm like, oh no. So that started my locker jamming stage. So I'm like wheeling it around, having a good time. I'm enjoying the wheels. Okay. I think my brother, he tried. He was like, yeah, that's enough for me. He tried, and he did not try, but I think it was just, he was like, man, hey, you know how boys are. Not just saying my brother, but boys don't really carry books. Like, all the boys I went to school with, they got pencils in their pocket. Okay. Notebook might be rolled up in their pocket if they even got the notebook. They might be carrying some loose leaf, or they might ask somebody in the classroom for something. The pencils in the pocket, that's all they got. They too handsome, too swagged out, whatever you want to call it, for books. You don't see it. I mean, they might be carrying their girlfriend's books, but their books, okay. They might even have a pencil in the pocket. They might come to class. You got a pencil? You got a piece of paper? I'm not saying my brother did this, but I'm saying for boys. So my brother, after so many times, the book bag just stayed at the house. I think I might have stole it. I don't know. I'm always stealing, so. But he might have used it for other things. I can't remember. But yeah, Granny had us with the back. She said, "Hey, take your luggage." I said, "Granny, we're going to the airport?" No, I'm just kidding, Granny. I love you, rest in peace. But yeah, she wasn't playing. She said, "Y'all babies ain't hurting y'all backs. Them school teachers ain't about to have y'all backs being broke." I said, "Okay, well, Granny, okay." So I did love. I use, me. I use a bag till that thing ain't got no zipper on it. Hey, I will use that thing up till the fasteners messed up on it. Hey, ain't got nothing. I got it together. I'm holding it by hand here. It ain't even, I had to put it on my back after so long because I done tore the wheels. I done rolled the wheels off of it. Let's see here. We get in the stream, y'all. We're going to work on this craft together. I'm going to read your comments. We're going to have a good time. It's Wednesday. Some are like, man, is it Friday yet? I don't know. It's Friday somewhere. Maybe. I don't even know. But I do know it's Wednesday today, and we're going to work on some things together, and we're going to enjoy the day together. I'm trying to say, I know my daughter, she has me working, and she always catches me. She catches me. Some of your kids, they like to do it. They do. They like to catch you, don't they? They catch you on let me catch my mic. Let me catch dad. She caught us. She caught us slipping, guys. What does that mean? Catch you slipping. Catch you when you kind of are, in that little yes mode. You like, just yes, whatever you want, just whatever, just go. You know how you tell the kids. Y'all know how it is. Kids, nephews, nieces, neighborhood kids, whoever kids in your area, okay, that you are around. If you're around anybody, period. That's what I'm talking about. And they know how to catch us. They know, oh yeah, it's Wednesday. Usually Mrs. Dana, she has money on Wednesdays. Let's go over there and see if she has any money for ice cream. You know how kids know. Kids are very, very intelligent. And so our daughter definitely caught us yesterday. She did a double dip. Okay. It wasn't just daddy dip. It was a mother and a daddy dip. She got us both. And I'm telling you, I'm happy because it helped her sleep at night. And her being 4 hours away from us in college, there's only so many things we can actually do and be there for. So she got us. So I'm gonna tell you more in a second. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Granny D's in the building. Granny, how you feeling this? Hey, Granny, you better get in here. I love you, Granny. Granny's gonna be live today at 5 p.m. Eastern. If you have not visited her house, her channel is called Knit, Pearl, and Squirrel with who? Granny D. Thompson. My mom was gonna laugh on. We got cousin Angie in the building at Loving Every Stitch by Ruby Baby 20. What? 20? You just posted. Thank you so much for joining. Oh man, I'm so excited. Thank you. Yeah, everybody's welcome to join my Facebook group. Everybody's welcome to follow me on Instagram, share with your goodies. Cousin Angie posted her video. I haven't seen it on YouTube yet, but I did see it on Instagram. I posted it on my story. Y'all, the young lady made the yarn tree, y'all. And then the yarn tree are like hankables. So I gotta give me some hankables. I need to order some hankables. And then like maybe can I just like cash up? Is that bad? I don't know, cousin. I shouldn't. I just got to. I don't like ordering, so I don't. I got to get so better. That's why stuff takes forever to get stuff. I don't. I just want to send people money. Like, I just want somebody I can just send people money and then they can just do it for me. I know I gotta get better, but I need to get some hankables, cousin, seriously, because I want to rock some and I want to do some giveaways. So can we just make that happen? Not like you just okay. So no, I'm saying, is there a way like if you have some spare, like just put them right here, like this is cousins, like right there, like right there, that's mine, and then just can we just do that like maybe like 5 sets? I don't even know how much it costs, but just 5 sounds like a good number of grapes. It's like 5 sets, just sit them right there, and those are cousins, just like right there, just if we can just put them in a corner somewhere, any color. Whatever. If you have it to do. If you don't, understand. But I just want to have those right there. I just need those in my spirit. But yes, cousin. Oh, she said you can have it as fasteners, openers, necklace, earring, navel ring. Some of us doing the navel. Cousin is not playing any games, patterns, finished objects, fashionista. But some of us don't know how to tap into the fashion. Let her help us. This young lady is helping us. Like, I'm not really fashiony. I don't know what's out, what's in, what's there, what's not. Go to her channel, go to her Etsy, go to her Instagram, and she will show you how to rock it. Oh, Woo! That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Cousin's not playing any games. Y'all come on in the building. Yes, pluck them. Do a little pluckery. Y'all, this cousin of ours just made a yarn tree for the month of October. And it was firecracker. Y'all, come on in. What you're working on this morning? So I'm going to share with you. We're almost done with this panel, so we can put these babies together. We're going to probably do some assembly. Hopefully tomorrow. I would love to do some assembly tomorrow, honestly. Can we do some assembly tomorrow, guys? Yes, everybody feel free to join each other's channels and subscribe and all those good things. Yeah, I have a Swift. I have all that. I do. That's not what the problem is. Well, the problem is not me not having it. It's the problem of me not wanting to do it. But what cousin has, I'm not even talking about what I got. Hanks. Okay, I got the hankings, and I have all those different things. I don't want to make hanks. I don't even want to do it. Like certain things, like, yeah, that's not my area expertise. Cousin's not making full hanks. She's making baby cute hanks that are hanging from the or that are adorned by the ear, as well as neck, as well as your notions bags, backpacks, all those different things. What she's doing is on a level of intricacy, okay, that I'm just not into. I'd rather go to the pros. You know what I'm saying? Like some things I do, like, oh yeah, I can make that. Like that one right there. I'm going to cousin for it. Why? Because cousin cousin already has it done. She already knows the ins and outs. I will still have to go through the trial and error of it. And no, I'm good. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not going to the mechanic to get my wig done. I'm gonna throw it out there. Cousin has these beautiful hanks, seriously, and they're just adorable. And again, like I said, they're for the ear. You can do them as keychain. You can do them as gift giving, stitch marker. I mean, the list goes on and on. She has it to where you can just really enjoy it. And I just want to support her on top of it. I don't care if it's the same thing. I don't care if I was making them as well. Like if I was making them first. It's just a cousin for me. She's my cousin, and I just want to support. And that's anybody. If you got something going on, I always try to tell everybody, hey, that's why I would say, hey, if you want me to design something for you, help me with a pattern, help you get your Etsy off the road, help you get your Robbery off the road. I really don't. At this point, we have to figure out ways to make some dineros and use our gifts in all ways. So when we tap into the gifting, hey, I'm down. So we got cousin. Hey, we got Sis Ola Joe in the building. Get here, Sis Ola Joe. How you feeling? Blessings to you. It's coffee time. Okay, you better get your coffee in. I was just telling everybody about how my mother introduced me to creamer, because I never had creamer. My granny didn't drink creamer, and I didn't know anything. When you don't know about something, that is what it is, right? And so I didn't know about creamer. My mom was like, "Here you go." Man, my mom introduced me to creamer and sugar inside of coffee. I said, "What is this?" It was like candy. It was my mom got a little sweet tooth. Well, so it was like candy. It was like introducing candy to a baby, and I was like, my eyes were open. I was like, no, there's no going back. There's no going back. Like mama would make the coffee, and she just knew how I liked it. I guess I liked it how she liked it, because I never complained. My mama didn't play the coffee. It was a caramel color. She just put enough creamer in it till it was a caramel color, and it was sweet, just sweet enough to the point where it made you pucker. You sip a little. When something's good, guys, you want to taste it again. If y'all don't know, this is how you when you drink or you nibble,
When something's good, there's a pucker spirit that takes place after the nibble. If you ever, y'all drinking coffee right now, so y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. You drink it, you sip it. After you sip that, yeah, you don't just swallow. No, you like, it's on the lip, and you're desiring to taste that just one more. Hold on, let me get my full taste. So there's a pucker because you want the rest of the flavor off of the lip. Y'all, Mama was making coffee. I said, Mama, Mama made the coffee, and again, I didn't always get to have the type of coffee all the time. So when I got Mama's coffee, it was like, yes. You want some coffee, baby? Yes, I do. I will take that. Yes, I will. I love, man. My mom, there was some signatures that my mom had, and she still has, but she does several. Y'all got any signatures that Mama made? Like, Mama made the best cake, Mama made the best tea, Mama made the best ice cream. Like, what was some of those signatures for anybody who want to share? Anybody in the building? The video is a little tutorial, cuz. Okay, but on YouTube it's okay. Well, that's fine, cuz. But at the same time, can I just buy from you, cuz? I just want to buy from you. I don't want to get from you like gift. I want to buy. Like, I just need this, cousin. Please, I just need this. And I mean, I love tutorials and stuff like that, but cousin, my head is everywhere. I'm running around like a chicken with a head cut off. I barely can tie my shoes. That's why I don't even wear shoes with sleep. I don't even wear shoes with ties. What is it called? With shoestrings. I don't even know what they call it anymore. Look at that. I call them ties. Because I don't even have time to tie my shoe, cousin. I can't. But everybody who does want to try these hanks, there is a YouTube tutorial for them, guys. But again, for those who just want to support, a lot of us know what it's like to be a parent. A lot of us know what it's like to be a wife. A lot of us know what it's like to try to juggle things and chase dreams. So when it's time to support, like some of us like, man, I don't mind. I want to support. I like small businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like some of us are like, man, it's like a small business. I mean, it's a small business for me, because there was times women couldn't work. It was time when women couldn't, have the independence or, really share their goals and really be accepted. There was times like this. Sometimes we might take it for granted because women are out here just killing it. But it was times where we couldn't do a lot of those things. So hey, if we got a chance to do it, some of us are older and we're like, oh, look at the babies, look at our babies, our youth, our younger generation over here just killing the game and doing all this Instagram and TikTokery. And they're like, here, what you want here? Let me buy a couple of these. Hey, and then there's some of us who just already have a business as well and like, yes, you're doing it. Fellow business owner, here you go. There, so, and then we can mix match. I buy you some today, you buy from me tomorrow, and we keep the businesses going. That's how you keep stuff going. You don't keep it going by like, she making them little hanks over here. I can make them same little hanks while she playing. I can go on YouTube, get the tutorial, make my little hanks up. She thinking she doing something. She's a ruby baby. Well, I'm gonna be a pearl baby because no, that's not how the business goes. The business works when you begin to bless it. You begin to be blessed when you pour in and bless others. So that's how it works. That's how it works, guys. I ramble, but that's just me. And yes, I don't put much flavor creamer in my coffee because I don't like it. You don't like the sweet. See, that's what I'm saying. As you get old, did you ever like a sweet, Granny? When I was younger, I liked it sweet. Now I'm older. I'm a little sweet, but just not real sweet because sweetness has always been my weakness. So I now I'm getting better with my tongue, my taste buttery as well as my sweet tooth. So now like my coffee, I wanted to, I want a little sweetery, but it don't have to be like pow like it used to be back in the day. The sweeter the coffee, the sweeter the toffee. That's all I can say. Hey, I like my coffee sweet and my toffee sweet. All right, let's see. Mama would make this pound cakes. Come on now, Granny. We talking pound cakes? Ooh wee. Mama would make these pound cakes. She made a cake every Saturday. Oh wait, a favorite of mine was her pound cake with a lemon glaze. Touch me, Lord. You had me at glaze. That's all. Hey, you had me. I'm a big glazer. Donut, carrot. Hey, anything with glaze, my mind is in a haze. Hey, all I gotta say, and now I'm in a daze. Granny D, pound cakes? I had when I was coming up, my granny used to always like buy pound cakes. She didn't make them. She said she could make them, but she would buy them. I think she was like certain things she would make, but certain things like she didn't really put all that into. Like she did a lot of like you said, the cakes. She did different flavors and things of that sort. Caramel, different types. She did a lot of cobbler, sweet potato pies. She did a lot of those different things, from scratch. She did a lot of pie making. She loved to make a homemade crust, but the pound cakes, the lemon glazes. My mom made this salad. I'm gonna get to the comments, guys, but we're just talking about what our moms makes. Anybody want to share some more mommy makes? My mom will make this salad. I was coming home from preschool. All right. I went to the church school. You know, the church, they spanked my ankles when I was trying not to nap and I wanted to hang out and see what the teachers were doing. That was my first ever spanking in the preschool. I never moved again. Fell asleep every time, right on time. Anyways, so I would come home from preschool. Mom would have me a salad. And mom was, see, look at there. Mom was getting me on the veggies at a young age. And hey, kids don't like veggies, but mama knew how to do it. And she would make this amazing salad, guys. And I'm telling you, it was a salad for me. Mama would have the salad and she would do, I think it was like lettuce, tomatoes, cheese. I can't remember everything, okay? But the dressing was a sour cream. She introduced me to sour cream at a young age. And there was no going back. After I was introduced to the cream, it was a dream. Y'all, my mom introduced me to that sour cream salad. I don't think it's really called sour cream salad, but I'm just gonna call it that for today. It was everything for me. And ham, that's like slices of ham, your cheeses, your tomato, okay, your lettuces. And she would toss it. She tossed it. It wasn't just like a dollop of daisy. No, there was a tossing in the spirit, y'all. It was delicious. I don't know if she had it at first when she first came home. Like when I came home, she was eating it first. How did it begin? I think it kind of like she had it and I was eating the remnants, whatever she had left over. I was like, okay, she wanted, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't going to waste it. And then I'm like, no, it's nasty. No, she had it in the bowl. Okay. And it was out of control after that because I had to have it every day. That was my after school snack. She had the salad for me after school. She knew, hey, baby's going to want her salad. And mama made the salad. That's all I can say. Had me eating salads at a young age. Now look at me. I'm eating salads at an old age. That's what I'm talking about. Lots of folks requested her to make the cakes, the pound cakes. Look at that. Pound cake is my love language. Y'all, come on. What's up with the pound cake? They say what? They call it a pound cake. Why? Because what? There is a level of there's a level. This one is gonna be two right here. Okay. But they say it's a pound cake because I gotta figure out what I was supposed to do here, guys. I know I messed up here. It gotta be something here. How many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it gotta be something right here. But pound cakes, what they say, use a pound of butter, I believe. That's why it's like so poundy. I think you put a lot of butter and a lot of egg in there. I think, or let's just pound. Yeah. Eggs and onions. Okay, so mama, you love mama's eggs and onions? My mom said you love her mom's eggs and onions. What? Eggs and onions? What, mom? What are you talking about? Oh, eggs and onions was in the salad? Was it? Okay, hey, mama, she knows. She knows how to make her own salad. Ma, it was eggs and onions. Okay, so it's ham. Hey, ma, I gotta have one of those salads. Ma, when the next time can you make one of those? That's all I can say. Hey, I got to have it. Hey, I know I can make it possibly, but there's something like when mom makes it. Hey, I gotta have it. Like I gotta do like a YouTube tutorial, like a YouTube video, like, hey mom, hey everybody, this is one of my salads I grew up on as a kid. Like I gotta have this video. And also, Granny, when I come over down and visit, I will gladly try one of those. Also, pound cake is my love language during this season. Oh, during this season. Okay, biscuits with apple butters. I'm a big fan. I had a great aunt who made apple butter from Toledo, Ohio. And she would send the apple butters to us. It was apple butter for me, guys. Why did I mess up this stuff, guys? Why am I doing this? That's what happens when you talk too much. This is what happens when you talk too much. But guys, seriously. My great aunt from Toledo, Ohio, she used to send us like little care packages to my grandmother. Like she would send like little care packages in the mail, y'all. You know I love a care package. Man, she sent the homemade apple butters. That was my first time ever having it. Man, I was knocking back that butter for a day, every day. Like I was make toast. We ran out of bread. I was using buns. I didn't care what it was. I was using any type of breadery that we had around the house just to use that butter. And then we ran out of bread and buns. Man, I was spooning it like pudding. Guys, it was the butter for me. Y'all, I'm a big butter lover. Been one. What's going on, bro? Mark? Get in here. What's going on, B&D? Come on in here, y'all. Hit the thumbs up. Share the stream out. Tell a friend. My mom says she hates flavored creamer. I know, I know. My mom does not mess with it. But the thing is, I don't mind a little flavor, guys. I love, I like to experiment. So I'm always tapping into new things or what's out. I may like it, I may not, but I just got to say I did it. Like, that's just who I am. Like, I got to just say I did it. Like, did you do it? Yeah, I did it. I did it. Did you like it? Not so much, but I did it. But yes, the sweeter when I was young. Yes, that's what I was thinking, Grandma. I'm like, as you get older, you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need all that. Like I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. Probably my teeth out when I was young. I want to hold on to a few of them. I only got 3 left. Hey, I only got 3 teeth left. I got to hold on to them some kind of way. If I use creamy of the powdery form, I use a spoonful. Like my mom, okay, I use the cream. Okay, the cold type. I eyeball it. There you go. Ain't no little eyeball. I would steal. This is what Natural says. I would steal my grandfather's coffee, then place it by the dog bowl and say, "Oh my gosh, I love it." You said, yes, I got what you need. I know what you get. I got what you need. Cousin, I got what you need. My mom was over there cracking up. I love my mother. Yes, you have a good, yes. Hey, I'm just saying, my mom was making, and then my mom, my mom started doing after that. After my mom would do the salad, she would do that. But my mom ended up doing, anybody else have some favorites mama made or grandmother made, and any other favorite family recipes, like, that you just loved, and you might have tried to do it, but it just didn't, like something was missing. And it usually is missing not only some of those secret ingredients that they used to put in there, they don't tell us about, but it's just that love. It's like the thought process. Like when when our parents and stuff like that have time and what I'm saying, like they like really want to just do something, you can feel the love that's put into it. Because you're like, man, they glaze. Like you can even look at even the way they put the glaze or the frosting on top of the cake. You know what I'm saying? Like when they ain't get on time, they're like, hey, you put your own frosting on there, or the frosting is just on there. But when they like at a time and they just in a good mood, you can feel like they were singing while they were just frosting it. Because the frosting is like, you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have no extra special utensils, but they were using the back of the spoon or the spatula and it has the swirls on it. You like, they put some thought in that thing. And so when you eat it, it's like I can taste that love. I can hear that song that they were singing. Just a little bit, just a little. You can, like, whatever they were singing, whatever they were humming, like whatever that good feeling they had, you feel it when you take that bite. You know what I'm saying? It's like when we craft, when we crochet. Like when we have a good time, we're like, oh, I'm going to make this for a family who don't have blankets, or I'm going to make this for some veterans. I'm going to make this for a homeless person. I'm going to make this for some dogs. I'm going to make this for my husband. I'm going to make this for my wife. I'm going to make this for mama, for grandmother, for my children. Like we take that time, we craft it, we crochet it, we wrap ourselves up in it. I like to wrap myself in my craft. Like if I'm making a blanket for the family, I like to cover myself in it. Yes, I do wash it afterwards. Yes, but I just want to like put my love in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I do that. I don't know if you guys do that or not, but I do that. Like I just want to put the blanket on me and like nestle it a bit and like, pray over it, love on it, put my like infuse some goodness in that thing. Yes, it's going to be washed and dried and, put the sheets in there, the fabric softener sheets and things. But I just want to infuse my love in it so they can feel like not only did my fingers go on this thing and craft, but my love went in it too. So you can feel that. I want you to feel that. So my mom, even she was doing a salad and stuff. When we got older, she started tapping into some German chocolate cakes. I had never had German chocolate cake before. And I don't know if my mom did. I don't even know like what made her stumble upon this. But she started making some German chocolate cakes. I'm like, Mom, you making German chocolate? And yes, I tried to do it multiple times. I tried this and that. But it never was like that moisture. My mom would do it was a moisture. It was a moisture for me. Like if I got cake, guys, I don't like the dryness. I can't. And like I need that thing to be moist. I need that thing to be moist. I don't want to be gooey. Now it's a difference. Oh, it's moist, baby. No, baby, that ain't done. Bake it a little bit longer, baby. No, I need the moist. Like I need that thing to be moist, like the morsels. Like the morsels. You can look at a moist morsel of cake. Woo! And Mama, Mama would knock that thing out of there, and it didn't have to be a holiday. Like it could just be a Tuesday. Like Mama got the German chocolate cake on a Tuesday. Like it's Tuesday. It must be Tuesday. Yes, I smell the German in the air. But seriously, the cake, not the person, not the ethnicity. I wish I was trying to slaughter my name. No, seriously, guys, the cake. It was a cake for me, y'all. And then the icing, there was like a coconut pecan. Anyways, y'all, I know y'all like, oh gosh, she's greedy. She's always talking about food. Why is she doing this to us this early in the morning? It's too early for that triple C. We're not hungry. I know, I'm hungry. I think I'm the hungry one. But guys, man, Mama was making us cakes, y'all. Come on, deviled eggs. Come on, y'all. I love a deviled egg. Now, I do make a deviled egg, but the family, well, I do it, like I said, I do it more summery. I always tell you guys, y'all like, oh my God, there's no such thing as summer food, Dana. Stop it. But I just feel like deviled eggs more summery, but we didn't really have a lot this summer because we, with us losing weight and things, we didn't really get into like a lot of cookouts and stuff like that. And we didn't have a lot of deviled eggs. And even when we just went to our family reunion, we didn't have any deviled eggs. I never even think about making them as like, you know what I'm saying, like one of those dishes. I never have been the deviled egg lady. Now I can do a deviled egg now. I can devil an egg like with the best of them, but I just never thought about that. Like now, Cammy, you got me like thinking about that because I never have brought any to the party. And sometimes some of the gatherings don't have them. And I can make a nice, I usually make a green bean or, something like that, baked mac and cheese. Like those are like the ones I always make. But I've never made a devil. Guys, I gotta make some now. Cammy, I gotta make some. Actually, she's not making any of it. Okay. I gotta say that. Laura absolutely love eggs and onions. Or you talking about you love eggs and onions, or that was in the salad. Or eggs and onions together. I don't even know. I never had eggs and onions together. I don't even know. But y'all come in the building, y'all. Tell me what you got going on this morning, what your weather's looking like. We're gonna be hit with some rain as well as some cold fronts in my area, y'all. And I'm just not ready. That's all I can say about that, guys. I'm not ready for it. I definitely love the sun. And I was telling my husband, we were joking yesterday because I said, man, honey, I said, you couldn't catch me outside in the heat. It would be holidays, everybody on the porch laughing and joking. I'd be right in the house in the cool because I did not like being outside in that weather, right? So I would be right in the house. And so I'm telling you guys, I will be right in the house and I would not be inside. I mean, I would not be outside in that heat. And I wouldn't. I'm just gonna go there. I would not be out there in that heat. So me and my husband was laughing. He's like, man, my husband said that used to make him so mad because everybody outside having a good time. I'm in the house. I'm like, man, you don't want to catch me. You don't want to catch me where I am. You don't want to catch me where I'm in the house or I'm outside. What should I say? And hot and irritated. Because I will get hot and irritated, guys. I will be so hot. I will be so irritated and mad because I can't enjoy what's going on. I mean, because everybody's having a good time on the porch. Everybody's laughing on the porch. Everybody's enjoying. And I'm just sitting there sticky, hot, clammy, under the neck sweatery. But so now I'm like, oh, I gotta get outside. I gotta get outside. And now we're gonna start getting cold. And so I'm like, but I'm so grateful for being able to be outside and getting that vitamin D. It's something about it though. It is. And I'm so glad. I just don't want to get to that point where I don't want to just enjoy, a little bit of that sun. I want to keep that, where I'm still enjoying it and still loving it. So what we're doing right now, for those who are wondering what we're doing, we are working on this cardigan, guys. And I want to share with you what it is. I'm going to drop the link again because some of you are like, ooh, okay. You're on to something, Triple. You're on to something. Guys, it's going to come out really, really nice. And again, a lot of us don't make things for ourselves. We're like, man, I want to make something for myself, but I never have time, or I don't know what to make. This is going to be one of those projects because you can wear it all the time. You can wear indoor, outdoor, to church events, to the grocery, wherever you want to make it. You can just sit around the house watching your favorite movie, sipping your coffee, sit on the porch in the morning. This is going to be one of those delicious projects. So I'm going to share with you the link of it. It's free, very simple. A lot of us learn the granny stitch right early on because it's like one of the first projects. We do something with a granny square. We may make multiple, put them together. We may make one and just keep going and going and going. So we get a blanket. We may make a bag with it, put a couple together, make a bag. I mean, the list goes on and on. So granny square is really common for many of us. Many of us know all about the granny square because, again, like I said, it's common and it's very quick, but it also helps us to make a quick project if we've never made something. So this is the project that we're doing today. It is called the Endless Eyelets Cardi. And again, it's very long. If you want it to be very long, you can make it short. Like some of us are like, man, I don't got time. I'm not a big fan of long things. I make me a little crop cardi. I'm good. And you can do that. This pattern calls for just a granny stitch, and you're going to do some assembly. You are going to make a back panel. You're going to make some front panels here. So the back is the back, and then these are the front panels. We're working on the front panels right now. The back is done. We're going to work on this front, and then we're going to do some assembly, and then we're going to go in some rounds and make the sleevery. After that, we're going to work on some trim, guys. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of trim. And again, if you want it to the knee, you can do that. If you want it to the ankle, do that. If you want to add some fringe, do that. Like whatever you choose to do, do it. Have some fun. If you decide you want to do a pullover, after you get so far, you can, you want it to be a little V-neck, boop, boop, pin it together here, boop, boop. And then you can just seam it all the way down if that's what you want. Or you can do a little lattice and you can just make a long chain and decide that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And just, weave it up and weave, or women probably weave it from the bottom and then up, tie it here as though, like a little shoestring, and you would just tie it boop, and have a little tie fastener. Whatever you choose, you want to do some button. You might want to button it. You might not want to have it open. You're like, man, baby, it's too cold for that. I don't want to get a chest cold. And you may button it. Whatever you want to do, let the fashion begin. Like if you don't like the sleeve, stop it a little here. And then you can go ahead and do a little trim around it, maybe some front post, back post, and then kind of tighten it and snuggery up. Maybe or do some single crochet, go down a hook size or two, and just single crochet right around it, and it'll begin to cuff itself. Just go down a hook size. You don't have to do any extra math. Just go down a couple hook sizes and begin to crochet around it, and it'll begin to buckle. And not a bad buckle, but a nice little cup. You get a little cup, coffee. So whatever you choose, just have some fun. And again, like I said, if you like, oh, this is gonna take too long, shorten that baby up. You can stop it right here. Boop. Do your back panel. Boop. Do your side front. Do a little short sleeve. And there you go. Because some of us are like, man, I get hot easily, baby. I get my flashes get to kicking in. Flashes, I'm taking off my wig and my lashes because guess what? I'm not dealing with the heat. So some of us are like, no. But if you don't mind a little, taking a little time and you want to just craft on this baby, get into it and have some fun. All right, guys. Again, I'm going to check mine with hers to see if I like the length. I might want mine a little longer. She may be shorter than me. I'm not exactly sure. So I might just go through and check. But again, remember, this is lots of, like I said, I am a 36 in the bust area. And so and I usually wear medium, but for this particular, the small is a 40. So in the bust area. So I just did a small because I didn't want to do a medium, which is 44. I feel like that's going to be a little too baggy for me. And it just depends on how you like it. So some of us, I'm like a little oversized, but some of us kind of wanted to be a little more fitty. So I elected to go with the small, which is a 40 in the bust circumference. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to drop the link, guys. I hope you guys make this with me and tell me how it goes. If you do want to make it, that you do not, this is something that is not mandatory. It's just something, an idea that you might want to try. I always like to give ideas because y'all always give me ideas. Like, Danny, have you tried this? We're doing the hexagon cardigan next week from Repeat Craft and Me Crochet. Also, Dana, do you have the link? Yeah, somebody give you the link right now. Today's craft. This is what it is, guys. So this is a link, and you guys are more than welcome to give it a try if you want to. Let's have some fun. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? I never made a granny square. Oh, you never did? You might as well. I have a tutorial, and so many people have tutorials. You might as well. That's the first thing I taught Joe to do, was a granny square, and Elijah as well. I first taught them that because I wanted them to make, my main thing was I wanted to teach them to make something that was, easy, and then it was a finished project, so they can just like my husband, I taught him how to make a granny square blanket. So when I got him to do the granny square, it was so nice to watch him do the granny square. You know why, guys? Because he was practicing his tension the whole time. He would see his tension, like, honey, when I get to the corners, this is like this. And I'm like, okay, well, it depends on how you're holding it and whatever else. And because when you're doing the corners, you have to do so many stitches in the corner. And so he was learning his tension. He's like, okay, honey, I know I got to hold it like this when I get to this part. He was noticing himself, and he was proud of himself. Okay, I'm learning my tension, and he's learning so he learned a lot of that, but then he also was able to make a blanket, and he just kept going. He wanted to be red, white, and blue. He wanted to use my scrap. He's like, babe, I don't want to use your good stuff. I just want to use whatever. And he ended up using different shades of blue that I had, different shades of red that I had, he was like, I just want to have fun with that. And he did it. He just kept on going and going and going. And it was something really nice. And he took pride in it. I was very proud of him because he just wanted to learn to crochet so that way I could get my practice in on teaching. And he ended up learning how to do it and enjoying it. My daughter did the same exact thing. She would make pillowcases with it and, things of that sort. So it's really fun, but it's really easy because you're working in stitches. So, you're working in spaces. You don't have to find yourself working in each stitch and getting it perfect. You just feel for your space. So a lot of times you'll see me crochet without looking with this because I'm just feeling for my space. I'm just like, okay, I can feel, and so that's just what it is. That's what I like about it, because you don't have to worry about stressing out over crocheting inside of your You know what I'm trying to say? Crocheting in each stitch and like, oh, did I get the right stitch? Did I go in here? Did I put too many in this one? No, like you just going right inside of this inside these spaces. And with what's I gonna say? This is crocheting the spaces. I forgot what I was gonna say, guys. But yeah. Cammy says at our reunion, you bring an appetizer and a dish to pass through 1 year. Pass through. Pass. Though 1 year in my adult years, I felt bad for not bringing something to the reunion. So that's what my household brings to it. That's good. But what about, do you ever bring, like, does everybody ever need any paper goods? Like, we do have people that's designated to bring paper goods, ice, and, little knickknacks, store-bought goods too. Like some people like, well, I don't cook. We're gonna get some store-bought cakes, and they still get ate. Sometimes we're like, I don't want to bring store-bought items. Everybody's cooking this and cook. But guys, like people still eat the store-bought cakes. Like everybody still eat the fruit trays, like all of that's going. Like I'm just around there, all of that is going because some people actually like store-bought cakes because they're used to them. Some people are not used to homemade cakes or used to like the box cake and that you whip up and add your egg and oil. Like some people are not used to that. They're used to going to the Kroger, grabbing the sour cream cakes, the lemon loaves. They're used to that. So like if you bring that to the party, it's like, oh cool. This is my wheelhouse right here. My lemon loaf. Oh, you better bring it. So yes, they're going, guys. Bring your fruit trays, bring the crudités, the celery, the carrot, the broccoli florette, and the ranch dip. Bring it because people are going to enjoy that too. Like, like it's never like, oh man, I feel bad because everybody helped make something and I didn't know. Like never feel bad. Never. Just bring it. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's going to enjoy that bucket of ice that you brought. Like, oh, who brought this ice? My drink was so warm. You know what? You done chilled my drink. So people are going to enjoy that. So just bring it, but I love it. It was really good to have that time with the family and to eat what they had. That was a lot of different dishes I never even had before. And then, so it was good. It was really good just to try new things. You know me, I like to try it, because sometimes you want to cook certain things, but you're like, man, I don't feel like buying those ingredients. It's like 15 ingredients for this one little dish, and what if I don't even like it? So now you go to family reunions or gatherings saying like, cool, I tried it. And would I make it again? Yeah, I probably would make this again. Would I make this one again? No, probably not. But at least you tried it, And let me see what everybody's saying in the chat. Universal. What was I saying? Oh gosh. Sorry if I get a comment direct to me. I had to get Ness, don't work. Get that first cuppa. Get that cuppa. So I can crochet and knit while being blindfolded. Oh, you better do it. Do you have a video of this? Hey, Ashley, come on now. Ashley, I gotta see this. I have to see this. Okay. Oh, you got a video with this? That's your video that you did? You crochet and knit blind? Now, if I can crochet blindfolded, yes, I've done this before. Because my husband actually did it on a YouTube video. We did a live stream, and I made a little beanie or something. Like a little crochet beanie I did, blindfolded. And so, for you to say knit as well, yeah, knit. No, but can you start off knitting though, like cast on too, or are you just talking about like do some knit stitches though? You gotta tell me this. You gotta tell me, are we casting on or are you just doing this? And I'm saying just, but are like cast on? I don't even know I can cast on. I don't even know. Like, but still knitting. Like I don't think I can even feel my stitches really well on knit. I'm not. No, I cannot. I don't even know. I don't know. That's gonna be a challenge right there. Ashley, look at you. Oh snaps! Look at Ashley challenging us to do some goodies. And I seen cousin Angie. I got to look at that video because it says something about I love Granny challenge or something like that. And I have to go see what's going on with that because I don't know if she's starting this challenge or what, but all I seen was I love Granny challenge. And I'm like, I didn't hear about it. But again, I don't always hear about a lot of stuff, but I'm like, did cousin start this challenge? I love Granny. Oh, I got to see this challenge because I'm hungry. I'm hungry to do this challenge. I got to do Socks Not Socks challenge with Dr. Katrina. That's getting right. It's almost over, guys. We got to get this together. And so I'm talking about me. Okay. When I say we got to get together, I'm talking about me. And I got to do that. But cousins did I love Granny. I got to see it. I knitted one of them while being, what? I got to see this. You have knitted scarves. What? Man, I have to see, Ashley, I have to see this. I have to go be nosy because, oh my goodness, what? Blindfold knitting? Like, no, I've never thought it could be done. Blindfold knitting? Sounds amazing. My birthday is tomorrow. What? Oh my goodness. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy early birthday. Oh my goodness. How are you feeling? Are you excited? You said you made yourself a chocolate cake. Oh my. I love chocolate cake. I make this one delicious chocolate cake. I mean, I'm not trying to boast or anything. That's not what I'm saying, but I love chocolate like that. So, that's my favorite flavor. So I made the chocolate cake, and guys, I haven't made it in a long time, but all my family who don't like chocolate, I made them chocolate lovers with that cake. But I'm just hoping that you have the best birthday ever. Like, I'm so glad that you made yourself a cake. Like we love. It's a beautiful thing. We can just celebrate ourselves and be celebrated, accept the celebration. Like some people want to celebrate us. Like they want to give us a dinner, or they might want to have a party for us. And some of us are like, nah, I'm okay. Like just accept the celebration. Because there's going to be times when we get older and people are going to get busy, or life gets busy, and life happens, and we might not have that chance to be celebrated, or we miss out on certain things. So when you get that chance to really just be celebrated and loved on, just accept it. I know sometimes we have our days where maybe we're not even accepting ourselves, and so our own love, so we don't really know how to always celebrate, accept what people have for us. But if somebody wants to love on you a little bit, take you to a lunch or a dinner, or buy you a card, or give you some hugs and kisses, take it. Take that, guys. Don't ever get to the point where you're like, no, I'm okay. No, don't, please don't, because you might hurt that person. This person loves you, admires you, thinks enough of you to want to celebrate you. They may not have the most, they may have the most, but they just want to find a way to love on you. If they do, no matter what it is, if it's just a card, if it's just a ride around the corner, if it's a piggyback ride, hey, if it's some ABC gum, take it, okay? Because they have thought of you enough to give it to you. And I know sometimes as we get older, we're just kind of like, it's another day. No, no, it's your day. Enjoy that day. Take it in seriously, because if you keep telling people no so many times, like, oh, I'm all right, I'm okay. Like people are gonna be like, they're gonna feel so rejected because they're not, you know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to give you something here, you don't want to take it. And it's kind of like you're rejecting their love and their thought process. So it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm done. And then you're gonna get something. Oh, they didn't give me nothing. Well, I actually the last 3 years you said don't get you nothing, and now I'm over it. Like I'm over this now. They don't give me nothing. They don't even tell me happy birthday no more. I don't know what's going on with them. They just look funny. Like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Because I came to you 15 years in a row. You told me no. Okay. You rejected my diamonds. You rejected my gold. Okay. I gave you one of my wigs. You didn't even brush it and put it on. So you know what? I'm done. Okay. I'm done. I'm not even going to do it anymore. I'm not even going to do it. Oh my God. Yes, you do. I'm still waiting on my, what, Mom? What are you waiting on? Your chocolate cake? Oh, I know. My mom. Because I've been kind of scared to make the chocolate cake, guys. That's why I haven't made it. Like, all my family, like, can you make some elephant ears, or can you make some chocolate cake? I'm not necessarily scared. I think now I'm okay. But at first, I was kind of nervous about making sweets because I didn't want to get caught in the house with the sweetery, because there's batters. And my grandmother raised me up to sample batter after she would mix. She would let me sample a bit of the batter, after like the remnant, and I would enjoy. Um, and sometimes she would leave just a little bit extra there. So that really was bad. That's really, it's really bad because she would leave extra batter. Like she knew I was, she catered to my greed. Hey, she would leave enough batter in there to make a couple cupcakes. She left enough. I'm like, Granny, Granny, it's me? And I would eat it like a pudding. And so as I got older, I kept that tradition. And so I don't want to get to that point where I'm lonely. I mean, in the house alone, making a cake for the family. And I go back to my pudding days, because when I tap into the sweetery, it's not a one day thing for me. I do it. I do for the week. I'm in the whole week for it. I'm like, where you been at? No, just been in the house. I'm making banana breads. Okay. I'm making it all. I'm cookie baking. Okay. Snickerdoodling. So I just don't want to get caught. I was nervous. I was going to get caught. I didn't want to get caught with my hands sugary. So I didn't want to get caught in the sugar. So I just was like, now I got the control. I got a lot of self-control to the point where it's like, okay, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm not going to be, overdoing it. But yeah, I didn't want to make any of the sweets because I just didn't want to, I didn't want to, I didn't want to get back. I didn't want to backslide. Okay, let's see here. Miriam G. What's Mary? On my husband's birthday, I will always call his mother and thank her for having the man of my dreams. What? Hey, I love it. I love it. Like, hey, mama, what did I tell you today? Thank you, mother. Mother, this man right, mother, this man right here. This man right here. Right here. My dear. Who stirs my gears? Mm, mm, mm. Woo, who raises my ears? Mm, mm, mm. That's what I'm talking. I love that. Hey, Mary, I love it. Okay, you gave it. Oh my God! Look at City Boucher. She said, no, I love that thought process. It's real sweet of you. But you can keep that. You can keep that, baby. You can keep the ABC gum. You can keep it. You can keep it. Cindy, keep this. She's like, keep it. Keep it. Chocolate's my favorite vegetable. Gammy. Oh my gosh, I stopped gifting and now I picked two charities to give for Christmas. I picked these shoe boxes. Man, I like it. I didn't know anything about these shoe boxes. Y'all teaching me. See, y'all teaching me about these different things. I didn't know. It's a guess I used to get my mother-in-law flowers on my husband's birthday and thank her. I was like, what? Yo, I like that. I never just thought, but that's why I like learning from y'all because y'all show me these different things. That is beautiful. Because especially like you said, because the mother, as being a mother, like, and a parent, period, because especially we got some dads out there that's teaching the sons how to man up too, because and provide and things. But there's mothers as well who's doing it as well, and it's a combination. But sometimes it's just the mothers only or the dads only. But that is so beautiful because when you see your husband and he's been brought up good into, you know what I'm saying, and love good, because you still got to know how to love a woman. We can have our complexities. We can have today I'm happy, tomorrow I'm sad. Like I can look at a dog and cry. Like we could have all these different things. We can have our hard times, like we're just like tough as nails. And if you got that mother who have taught you, like, hey son, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how it's done. Like, you know what I'm saying? The nurturing side and how to love on your woman, not to be like treating your woman like a man. Like, no, like it takes a special woman to show her son how to love a woman like a woman needs to be loved. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just go in and knock your woman upside her head and like, oh no, take this. Like, no, you have to understand like a woman needs that gentleness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you told her you love her twice a day. No, tell her 15 more times because she loves that. Or, like she, certain things that a woman has to have, and it's a gentleness. Like, no matter what, like you can't like just man her up. Like, no, you have to woman her up all the time. Like she needs that little sweet, that little, the complimenting and things of that sort. Like you can't, oh, what you crying for? What you said? Like, no, that's not how you approach the situation. Like you had, baby, you okay? Come here, baby, come here. Sometimes you need to say no, and don't say what's wrong. Like that's no, because those words are triggering. What's wrong and indicates that I don't have it all together. Like something's wrong with me. No, don't say what's wrong. Baby, come here. You all right? Come here, come here, come here. Not what's wrong, but you all right? Come here. Somebody, hey, come here, come here. And this is when the embracing begins. Like this is, you gotta know how to try a little tenderness. I'm just throwing out there. Try a little tenderness. And that's how it works. What's wrong with you? Oh no, what you frowned at? No, don't. Now the claws are coming. Now the claws are coming out. The claws were poked, they were tucked. Now you don't ask me what's wrong. Now you letting me know something wrong with me. Now the claws are coming. I'm gonna show you what's wrong. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But y'all know how it is. So you gotta try the tenderness. But if you got that man that can that can be tender, you noticed, first of all, you noticed that I wasn't smiling like I normally do. So you entered the room with a tender, baby, baby, come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Give me some love. But like those things. And next thing you know, you're like, dang, you feel like now you feel so much better. Like, man, I was just stressing, got these bills. I don't have enough yarn. My wig's a little nappy. I need a fresh one. So much going on. It's small. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm going to eat today. I'm thirsty, but I don't want water. What do I do? Like all these different things. And he's like, hey, come here. Come over here. Come on. And next thing you know, you're just like, oh. I feel like that right there. Yeah. Call mother and say, mother, call mother and thank her for mother. Yes. The corn on my left toe, you didn't make fun of it. Like, call mother. Just call her. That's all I got to say about that. Just call her. All of that. I learned not to say no, or my friends get sneaky. LOL this year. Oh my gosh, one friend paid $1 for my coffee membership. What? Support? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's why, like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna join the membership. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, send something in the mail, whatever it is, I'm gonna do it. And you can't say no, it's already there. Hey, it's up to you. If you just hold on to it and don't use it, that's on you. But hey, you can't say, hey, I found a way to do it. Come on. Hey, Grandma Mimi's in the building. Grandma, get in here. How you doing, Grandma? Get in here. Grandma's in the building, y'all. Hey, if y'all have Grandma Mimi, show her some love, y'all. Go love on her. Get in here. That's what I'm talking about. We got a family. Cindy Boucher said I started just allowing myself one small piece of each take of, there you go. I mean, and sometimes I'm gonna dig in deep. I mean, it might not be the largest, but I know how to do it. Like, it don't have to be every day I'm sucking up cake. Like me, I would have two cakes, two nice slugs at a time. Like, and that's like 2 to 3 times a day. Like, that's too much. 6 slices a day to keep the doctor away? No. That was making my hair turn gray. So now I know, like, oh, I can have a nice little slug. But hey, I might not have no more the rest of this week. Or I might have another at the end of the week, if that. I love that, man. Y'all are amazing. Look at the great family, y'all. We'll be back again tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern for some Watch It Wednesday. I want to be showing some videos tonight for my members. So you guys come on the show. Let's see what they got going on, because I know they got some great videos. We'll do some announcements if they have some. They have giveaways, birthdays, whatever we'll do that. And don't forget, I'm giving out a 12-pack of yarn this week. I just haven't figured out really which day. It could be tomorrow. It could be Friday. It could be tonight. I'm not really exact sure. I just got to feel it in the spirit. Because I got the shipping is there. So y'all got to worry, oh, do you have shipping? You're just kidding us. You're yanking our chain. You don't got enough money for shipping. I do. Actually, I do it this time. I really do. So it's coming. I just got to figure out how to do it, when to do it. And when the spirit is ready, it's random. I like it random. Like, so, but yeah, I love you guys. 10:30 p.m. I'll be back again. We're going to show some love to the members, watching videos. Y'all come check out my members and love on them and greet them and tell them Triple C sent you and all those good things. And I will see you tonight. I had a great time. I'm going to work on this other part because we got to get this thing done. I'm ready to put it together. All right. We're going to do hexagon cardigan next week, and just have some fun with that too. If anyone ever gives me Q-tips or spam, they never go to waste. Okay, look at it. Q-tips or spam. You know what, Cindy Boucher, I'm done with you. I'm done with you on that note, okay? Just give Cindy Boucher a gift card. She can do spam and Q-tip. You know what? I love y'all very, very much. Have a beautiful, sweet day. Take it easy, or go hard. Either one. If you ain't went hard in a while, you ain't went full throttle and worked hard on something in a while, today's your day. If you've been going too hard and you need a break, have one of those as well. I love you guys, and y'all have a beautiful day. Don't forget, Granny D is going to be live today, 5 p.m. Eastern, y'all, okay? And I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Love you all. Thank you for joining me for Craft Hour Triple C, guys. Love you all.